Yo, what's good? We back again.
Yes.
Damn, you know what? I'm starting to feel like I do that too much in the beginning of this shit. Fuck it, whatever. Anyway, welcome to the Nothing is Off Limits podcast. We're gonna keep it straight, no, regardless, no chase. You know, it's your boy Sonny.
This is Karma.
And we back at it doing this shit once again. So I guess, you know, since you started it off last week, I guess I get to start it off this week. And we're going to talk about something that we kind of talked about before that nobody ever really heard about yet. But we just thought about what if these turn people into zombies?
That's a good yeah, man. That's crazy. Yeah, speak on it a little bit. But if I may interject, what if people already had when they ate those Popeyes chicken sandwiches? That's just me taking it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what was in them chicken sandwiches, but it was sure a lot of people getting them. I never.
Oh, well, they're gonna be the mutated version of the zombies.
I never ate one, but I'm just saying, you had a chicken sandwich, they'll be showing up. You'll be showing up with something, you know.
But you know how you had those zombies, the regular zombies that's walking, and then you got those zombies that look crazy. They got the bubbles and stuff like that. That's it. That's them.
Yeah. What would you do in a zombie apocalypse caused by?
First off, grabbing a car. First thing, running to the gas station, filling the car up, getting some gas cans from inside the store, put them in the trunk.
Okay.
I'm heading over. At
least you sticking to your original one.
Yep. Well, I told you I don't change that shit. It's the same shit.
I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah. And I'm a hit to the gun store and get me a couple of handguns. Well, not even a couple, quite a few. Make sure I'm stocked up on bullets. I'm gonna take my ass to the grocery store, give me a bunch of canned goods and ramen. And then every time I see one of y'all, it's headshot. And I'm gone. I'm taking my ass to Canada. No, actually, that's up there too.
Okay, pretty good. Now, in my zombie apocalypse story caused by, I instead wouldn't go and get a car. I'm going straight to the gun store, cleaning up on.
Oh, you walking?
I'm just gonna be at that. By the time you get to the gun store, there might be 1 or 2 handguns left. I might feel bad for you.
That ain't true, because if I get a car and you walking, I'm gonna get there faster.
Problem is, I might not be in a sharing mood.
Ain't about sharing. I'm gonna get there before you do.
I might just have the gun store as my fort. And anybody that comes in that I don't know, headshot.
Well, you better be fighting the gun store owner, because he probably gonna headshot you as soon as you try to run up in there.
No, I'll pay for my gun, and then
money is not gonna matter in a zombie apocalypse.
That's true. But I'll persuade him, saying, "Hey, sir, you might need more than one person to watch over your store, and then we'll gain a partnership. And then whoever else
trying to delegate in a crisis.
Whoever else comes in, like you said, money's not gonna be nothing. So we're gonna be on the barter system. You know what I'm saying? What can you offer us in exchange for this gun?"
Look, man, I might crash the car through the glass. Like, you gonna give me that. Like,
I don't think we'd be prepared for that. That'd be something where I'd be like, "Yeah, sir, I know. I told you I was with you to the end, gun store owner, but clearly you have a big old car crashing in front of your place, and the zombies are coming in. So I'm just gonna take my rifles and carry on my merry way."
Where do you feel like would be the best place to hide out?
In a zombie apocalypse, best place to hide out. I think that would be difficult, but I would say a cruise ship. 100%.
But when you run out of food, you now in the middle of the ocean with nothing.
Yeah. Hopefully it's stocked up.
No. It could be stocked up, but once you run out of food,
Well, once you
gotta come
run
to
out
shore.
of food, you got to take those guns that you took and go back and stock up again, and then head for the cruise ship.
What if somebody stole your cruise ship? Like there's too many, like to me, there's too many mess ups with the cruise ship because
I mean, ain't nobody
you can
take the cruise ship if you take the keys. It's
no, but here's my thing with the cruise ship though. You can run out of gas. You can because now if you do run out of gas, you know how long it is to fill up a cruise ship.
Yeah.
So you gotta try to fill the joint back up. If you run out of food, you gotta now come back to shore and try to get more food, which means you got to go through more bullshit to try to get that. Plus, if you're trying to stock that joint up all the way back to where it was, you're gonna have to take a couple trips.
Okay, so what place would you recommend? Because I'm thinking the cruise ship, the zombies don't know how to swim, so you can sleep pretty safe and sound.
Not if you see Night of the Dead. Night of the Dead, they walked underwater and got to the other side.
Walked in the water? Okay.
Yeah, Night of the Dead, John Leguizamo, they just took a step, went into the water, went to the bottom of the joint, and walked all the way to shore.
Well, you know what the zombies even have to be afraid of? Sharks. So I think I'll be sleeping safe and sound because the sharks,
again,
the zombies, regardless.
The sharks are gonna turn into zombies too because the sharks eat them.
Now we have something serious. when we start having shark zombies, we all need to be concerned.
Because you've seen those like when you see like Dawn of the Dead or something, you see the birds that come and eat the dead bodies, and then all of a sudden you see their eyes are red and messed up because they zombie birds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, like I don't know. See, my thing is I would think a grocery store, right? Because a whole lot of damn food, right? And you got an oven and everything in there, whatever, but it's so big.
Anybody can break in.
Yeah, it's so big. Any zombie could be hiding behind any corner. The glasses are breakable. Yeah, then you think about, you can think of a gun store, sure, but then you still got to get food. You just got a bunch of guns. So I don't know. I mean,
you got to be that, or maybe a jail or something that you can, you can secure properly and keep.
A jail cell would probably be I don't know, because this is like, because jail prisons are like way out the way by themselves. So it's like, then you're gonna have to, make sure you have a car on deck with gas to try to travel to the town to try to go and find some food and bring it back to the jail. And then what happens if you clean out the town?
Yeah. I mean, it's a couple of different aspects with that. So it's just like it's very, very hard to tell. But I feel
like you got to keep moving.
Well, that's what you kind of got to do. I mean, you have to keep moving. You got to make sure you have water. Like you said, perishable foods that don't expire. So the cheese and all that type of stuff. Anything that expires quick, you don't want. Ramen's good, I guess, but I guess in a zombie apocalypse, you're not worried about having high cholesterol because once you eat about 1,000 of those a day, you'll definitely have high cholesterol for sure. But
you know what? Well, are you really worried about your damn cholesterol with zombies?
Well, at that point, you're not trying to win best.
Because at that point, my vegetarian ass, the moment we get in that joint, you just say, hey, the only thing we got left is chicken. Yeah, no, the only thing you got left is chicken. All right. Go ahead and bring me the chicken. Because now, you know what, though?
You trying to be vegetarian, you gonna die trying to get a salad.
Okay, all I'm gonna do is pick up some leaves.
He's just gonna be over there waiting for you. I knew he was gonna do it. He's a vegetarian. Got him.
But you know what though? I say I backtrack on the ship, because you can, as big as the deck is, you can make a garden on that bitch. Like I would just get a whole rack of dirt and soil and stuff. I take a little swing to Home Depot or something, a whole bunch of soil and stuff, some seeds, plant seeds, like a whole bunch of plant seeds and stuff. Not plant seeds, oh Lord, vegetable seeds and fruit seeds and all that joint. Grow a garden on the ship. with a bunch of canned goods and stuff, I should be all right for at least a couple, maybe a year or two, you know, and
like you said, it's run out of gas. That's the only downfall. It's gonna run out of gas.
See, but what I would do is I would just move the ship. Like I would take like a little bit of gas, move the ship away from shore, and just let it glide.
You got to drive to the next gas port. I mean, so you got to theoretically, if you're moving the ship, you got to move it to another spot that has gas, and that's where you travel. You travel to ports where you can fill up, and then stay mobile, like you said, until you can find something where the outbreak isn't as bad, and you can kind of go from there. But
I mean, I know The Walking Dead makes it look like certain Bamas can survive forever out there, but like, what is the real life expectancy of that? Because it's like, if that shit was to last for like, let's say 20 years, like you got to duck being scratched, because even if they scratch you, you turn into a damn zombie.
Yeah, I mean, if you can survive, and then if you can survive and find, a couple of girls, and keep in mind, you might not get nothing to find. You might have to.
See, it's not even about being fine. It's about like, look, there's gonna still be some fine joints out there, but at this time now, you can't sit up there. No. Let's not act like all the fine women are just gonna die when zombies come. Like, there's gonna be some fine joints out there, but the wild thing about it is, the choices for men are going to be so low. It's like, can you really say no? Can you really, like, it's like you can't be picky anymore. Now it's like, okay, I'm trapped on a ship with like, it's like, let's say it's this fine girl and you trapped on a ship with like 10 dudes. Well, you only got those 10 dudes to choose from, or you're going to be by yourself.
Yeah, I'm not going to cap. If I'm on the ship and I'm one of the 10 dudes, I'm finding where the guns are, and I'm making sure that it's less than 10 dudes on the ship.
Damn, man, what the hell?
Sorry.
You gonna kill for the? Come on, bro, you tripping. Bro, if she don't choose me, it's like, okay, cool. Go ahead and be with homie, and I'm gonna still live. Like, I'm gonna let them live.
I don't think I'm flying like that. If she
you really think she gonna choose you after you done shot everybody?
I don't think she's gonna have a choice. She's gonna choose me.
Yo, so you just gonna heist this stuff? Like, what the world?
He's gonna be shark bait.
You damn primitive ass somebody.
You might as well get off my ship. That's what I'm telling you.
You pretty much saying, you putting a gun to her head, saying, yeah, okay, you ain't got no choice. Like, what the heck? What's wrong with you?
Captain Hooker, she's gonna have to walk the plank.
It's either me or the sharks. What the?
She's gonna have to walk the plank.
That's foul, dog. You wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I don't know, man. Yo, man, I don't know about that one, dog. Like, I feel like when that type of stuff, when like the judgment stuff, like judgment day.
In all respect, especially if it's just me and her, I just be like, well, at least it's just me and you. I don't have to compete with 9 other dudes. I made them walk the plank.
Bruh, why would you think that woman would want to be with you after you shot 9 people?
All you gotta do is give it time. You stuck on a ship for months. At some point,
she might plot to kill your ass because she think eventually you might kill her.
Well, that's when you gotta hide the guns and only know where it is.
You think you're gonna hide all the weapons? You think you ain't gonna go to sleep one day and she ain't just going?
I'm sure there's one locked room on the ship. You just gotta lock that sucker and be like, yeah.
You think one day your ass ain't gonna be asleep? She ain't gonna go ahead and grab one of those fire extinguishers and bash your head in? Like, dog, you tripping?
I think she'll get over it. I think she will. I think
she will. No, if we had this reverse, if I'm the only dude and there's 10 women, and all 10 of them women want me to choose them.
Oh, well, shoot.
And no.
If you would have said like that,
No. I'm saying if we had it. No, hold on. You're getting ahead of yourself. I was saying if we had it reversed and there was 10 women and one of the women wiped out all of the girls and said, no, it's just me. I'm going, oh, hell no. This heifer crazy. I'm out. The first moment I get a chance, we land on port. Somehow whenever she goes off port for a second, that ship gonna glide away from her like new.
I don't know if you want to do that. You don't want to be alone on some castaway.
You think I want to be with a psychopath?
Well, I think after a given amount of time,
no,
you'll just enjoy her.
No, bro. So what happens if we run into some more people, and now it becomes you got choice now, and you go, you know what? I want this dude, but that girl, I don't even want him. Like, oh, don't worry about him either. Pop, I'll get rid of my old dude. I'll be getting rid of that girl. Like that dude, and I'm gonna take this dude. Or like, no, like it's.
If y'all on the same vibe of getting rid of people, then
ain't no. Y'all
get together. Y'all on some Bonnie and Clyde stuff.
Now that's different. Now if we both, if let's say there was 10 women, 10 dudes, and we both just looked at each other and said, man, we can get rid of all these people. That's different because now we'd have made an agreement to get rid of these people. But if you sat there and took my choice away and said, no, there was 10 girls here, now there's one girl here, and I got rid of all of them, oh, hell no.
I mean, she's being assertive. So I'm just saying, like, in apocalypse, you don't have too many choices. I would just flip it and be like, dang, that's mighty assertive of her. A little bit crazy, but I kind of
until she says, all right, now go ahead and give me some pleasure. Like, oh, I'm not in the mood. I said, give me some pleasure. Like, bruh.
I would find it. I ain't about to get taken out like that. I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, you're gonna be real. You're gonna get real assertive on. Like that's what she gonna do on you. Like, yeah, go. I say you gonna do what I say do. Like, dog. You know what? This leads me into a good conversation here. I saw this thing on the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne gave Donkey the day to this woman who shot at this dude because she wouldn't give. He wouldn't eat her out. Like she was like, no, I want you to eat me out. He said, nah. Bow, bow, trying to shoot him because he wouldn't give her oral pleasure.
Oh, she crazy.
That's the same woman you trying to get with.
Well, one, it's not a zombie apocalypse, and she's just crazy.
Man, zombie apocalypse is no. Like, first of all, if I would be ignorant enough to think, I would be ignorant enough to think that if we survived, why wouldn't we think that somebody else did?
I mean, it's just questionable because you're thinking that it's still some bad junks left, but you could be just, and this is no disrespect, but you could be with some preciouses, and then what you got to do is not only go to the gun store, but you got to go to the ABC store.
Oh Lord!
because you got to make it work.
I'll make my hand work. Hell with that. Ain't nobody. I ain't messing with no precious.
Still gonna be in the CVS trying to get lotion and zombie apocalypse.
No, I ain't getting with no preciouses. I ain't getting with no Respucias. I'm not getting with none of that. No. I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right, man. Shoot, we got to move on.
Man. Ooh,
that's crazy.
That's a good one. Hey, y'all be careful out there.
Get trapped on a boat with preciouses.
I'm telling you.
Precious Respucia. All of them.
I'm telling you, take some notes from what we gave you. So take some jewels. We gave you some gems.
And don't be like his crazy ass that'll wipe out the whole damn boat for one woman.
Sometimes you gotta do that to protect yourself and natural selection. That's what I'm trying to teach him.
That's called a psychopath. But anyway,
like my boy Charles Darwin taught us best.
All right, so yeah, we definitely got to move on to the next topic. All right, man. So let's get to the next segment. Or let's get to the segment, man. What are we talking about, bro?
All right. Yeah, man. So my man Champagne Poppy, Drizzy Drake. So somebody, my man Drake, everybody knows he's avid fan of NBA, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he has his little one, you know, definitely trying to get him prepped for it, you know, big props to that, you know. So everybody saw it, you know. My man Champagne Poppy, my man Drizzy Drake made a comment, you know, saying, you know, his little man's gonna be on the same level, if not better, you know, than LeBron and some of the greats in the NBA. And unfortunately, this random guy, don't even know his name's not even important, decided to comment about Drake's son. Well, sir, that's where you made your first mistake. Your second mistake is trying to come for Drake, aka Certified Lover Boy, because after that, Drake noticed that his wife was bored and needed some entertainment in her life and decided to give her that follow. And entertainment she got. Well done, Drizzy Drake. You know, sir, he's always the king of claps backs for that. So yeah, Sonny, what do you think about this, man? Like, I just think it's hilarious that this dude would come for him, not underestimating, I would say, like, Drake can't steal your wife, because he can definitely steal your wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Drake offers to fly that young lady out to Toronto, she's going. I don't care how long you've been married. She's gone, sir. Forget about it.
Question: how did he find his wife? How did he even find his wife?
I don't know. That's
my question. Like, I mean, I know a lot of married people on Twitter. It's not like, unless he has his wife.
They follow each other. Like, sometimes they do.
No. They follow each other, but how would you know? It's like, unless he put it in his bio.
He could have married to such, and then, you know.
Yeah, because if you did that, then you a stupid ass anyway. Because why would you put your your bio for people to find? Like,
well, you know, it's kind of like Facebook, where, you know, back in the day, you know, if you was dating somebody, they'd be like, why don't you put me in your relationship thing? And I'd be like,
nah, but that ain't the same, because when you do the relationship, Joe, it tells you like so-and-so is connected to so-and-so. You don't do that on Twitter unless you like you put that in yourself and go, okay, at blah 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 is my wife.
I think
why are you telling the world that's your woman anyway, you dummy? Like especially if you said
that. Well, he was probably safe all up until he tried to come for Drake, and then, you know, that's
like bringing a woman to the club.
That's like bringing a woman to the club. You don't bring your girl to a club unless you're secure in your relationship. And if you're secure in your relationship, whether you're there or not, she's curving guys. Now, if your relationship's not secure, you step off, get a drink at the bar, go to the bathroom. She done gave her number to like 5-6 dudes, bro. I'm sorry.
but let's get to the funny part. Let's get to the funny part where she went on Reddit talking about homeboy pissed. she told her to unfollow, like have him unfollow Drake or whatever, and she was like, no.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, sir. That's not gonna happen. She's not gonna unfollow for you. Just be glad that Drake didn't offer to fly her out, because she would probably be going. I'm telling you right now.
If Oprah sends me a follow and my girl tells me, hey, I want you to get rid of that. No, that's Oprah. You're tripping. Like, shoot, the connections alone. Like, what if Oprah decided to retweet one of my things or something like that? You know how many views I sure go get? Like, heck no. I'm gonna be the next Stedman.
Yeah. I'm just looking for something slightly younger, but
I didn't say, like, I said, what if? I said, what if Oprah sent you that love?
I'm not judging you here.
No, I'm asking you.
It's sugar mama.
I'm asking you, what would you do if Oprah sent you that follow?
It better come along with a Cash App, because I'm not doing much else.
What if Oprah said, I want to fly you out to my estate?
It better.
And you sitting up there and you dating somebody or you in a relationship with somebody, but she says, yo, I want to fly you out to this estate. She about to show you some things you ain't never seen before. A Lexus helicopter.
Before. No, ma'am. No, thank you. Send the cash app. We'll be just fine. So those are some things.
That's not how it works, man. She ain't cash app you nothing. She's saying come through.
Bruh, you are
you gonna turn down Oprah.
Absolutely, sir.
See, because that's how I know you a psychopath. Because
we not talking about Rihanna, we talking about Oprah. We are not talking about.
Why you sitting there acting like Oprah's some ugly ass woman?
I just think there's an age gap. I think she's probably lovely, but there is a age gap that
you know what else there's a gap? There's $1 billion gap.
You gotta have some standards somewhere down the line. You gotta say
your standards. What the next question? Next thing. I can't even talk to you about this anymore. Oprah is below your standards. You're smoking crack. You are on cocaine. You are on the biggest pile of ecstasy I've ever heard in my life. Oprah, the woman that can buy and sell 8,000 of you, she's below your standards. You're tripping.
So it sounds like to me that you would be okay with selling yourself on the curb for a little bit of Oprah.
I ain't selling myself on no curb. I'm selling myself in a mansion. Shit, what the fuck you talking about?
It's the same aspect.
We just got finished talking about some damn vaccine shit where you'd wipe out an entire cruise ship for some chip and dip in a booty. So are you tripping? Like your standards is already that damn low, and you sit up here talking about you gotta have an apocalypse though. You wouldn't give Oprah a little nookie for some meals?
No, sir. No, sir.
You wildin'. You wildin', dog.
I gotta live with myself at the end of the day, bro. Like I gotta still look back in the mirror. Shit.
Bro, like, you can look at yourself in the mirror after wiping out an entire cruise ship, but your ass can't look at yourself in the mirror.
About the context of it, it's a zombie apocalypse, so it's a little different than real life going on right now.
I'm starting to think that you was crazy as Jesse Smollett. No, anyway.
No, sir. No, sir.
You lunching. I don't give a damn. You telling this woman called, hey, I want you to be at this $100 million mansion, and I'm gonna hook you up with some of that paper as well as some of this nookie. Oh, you damn right. I'm gonna wax that ass. Woo. You tripping. You tripping.
Well,
you need to get like you got to get your weight up, dog. You sit up here and you smash the girl behind the trash can if she looked decent enough.
I feel like I hope you at least have a couple drinks first. But the way you said it so willingly, I feel like you'll just go in sober and handle the deed.
You sitting up here acting as if Oprah is a crack fiend or a meth head or some shit. Like, what is wrong with you?
That I'm just saying that there is a sizable.
I believe that you would rather sleep with a gorgeous meth head than Oprah. Like, that's wild.
No, not saying that either.
Okay, so if you had Oprah or a gorgeous meth head, which one you taking?
Putting me on the spot there, but how gorgeous of a meth head are we talking about?
Oh my God. Next. Yo, we coming up on it anyway.
Look like Rihanna or something. How she looking? She looking good.
Bro, you got problems. You got problems.
Get this fixed, baby.
All right, well, anyway, we got to get to our next topic anyway. So we got rumors that Will and Jada are headed for a nasty divorce.
Okay.
So all I can say is, Will.
That sounds like smack for smack. He smacked. and the smack's coming back.
Nah, look, if this rumor is true, now this is speculation. All I see is rumor. We don't even know. This joint could be completely false. But at the same time, if this is real, Will is doing a very big service for himself, because Jada in no way is put them on that status that they had been at. That's all Will. You are not in that house without Will. You are not at the level that you're at without Will.
Yeah.
And the fact that that woman tore down that man so much that that man now came out of character and unraveled. Like, she done too much to that man. Like, nah, man. Like, it's good for him. Get divorced, man. Go get you some young butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get you some 25-year-old fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun. You know, go around, you know, and go enjoy life. You know, like I want to see Will Smith in the news, like, oh, he's dating this person this week. He's dating this girl this week. He's dating this girl this week. Like, dog, I want to see you go ahead and get your happiness back, dog. Pursue the happiness.
That's one aspect. The other aspect is he stays, and this is just a rumor, and he's staying for the long run because, you know what I'm saying, maybe he just likes Jada, you know. And I personally don't think he's leaving, but you know, I hope it's true, but I don't see it in him to do it at this point, you know.
If Will has the ability to walk up on the Oscars of all places. Now you're talking about, now I want you to think about this from, wait, I want you to think about this from Will's perspective.
He can't stand up to Jada. He won't stand up to Jada.
Hold on. But Will, the guy that was the epitome of Black excellence, would not make a false step like to mess up his imagery. The man wouldn't even cuss in his raps, right?
He's still from Philadelphia, though. At the end of the day, if you from the hood, you from the hood, and I don't care how famous you get.
But no, ain't nobody talking. No. He went 30 years of making sure that he crafted his image as Black excellence of a Black man, right? And in the last 3 years, what you seen with the August problem, the him at the red table talk and all that other shit.
Yeah.
You've seen this man. I have watched this man unravel. And I mean, not just from the slap. Like, I would see his interviews. That wasn't the same Will Smith. That was a Will Smith trying to rediscover himself. Why you think you saw him on Instagram doing all that crazy shit all of a sudden? Like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you jumping out of planes, bungee jumping and this and that? Like, what's going on? Midlife crisis. Like, dude was literally like, he was getting beat down by all sides. Yo, dog, your wife then been sleeping around with a younger dude, your son's friend, and she treating you like all type of crap in your own home. And dog, man, you know, you got comedians busting jokes on him left and right. At some point, that foundation cracked. And that man said, I think that probably might have been even the last straw, was that slap, was because he tried to, because the laugh he did, he tried to play it off. He tried to do the, okay, I'm gonna be professional and laugh at this shit. He saw his wife. He said, I'm gonna show her that I'm the man that she wants. Like, because
that was it, like what would Tupac would have done in this?
But that's the same thing, because she wanted the Tupac. So she's like, yo, I'm going to be the guy that she's been talking about. She pretty much wanted forever, right? He goes up and does it, and then she throws his ass under the bus.
Well, I blame Chris Rock a little bit. Like, bruh, I thought you was raised in the hood. Like, if you see somebody and they're about to swing on you, you need to duck or move out the way.
But just because somebody was made, like, was born in the hood, don't mean they ain't no fighter. That don't mean they don't gangster. That don't mean that they bout that life. It's not how that works. Your environment doesn't make everybody the same. Everybody don't come out of the hood criminals. Some of them people become doctors, lawyers.
if somebody's swinging, you might want to duck, sir. You might want to get out the way of the slap, especially if you made fun of the guy's wife and you see him coming up right after that. Like, okay, your hands at that point shouldn't be behind your back. Your hands should be in a position to defend yourself, because
but do you really think that this man thought that this man was really going to come up on stage on the Oscars on the biggest night of his life? And because Will Smith won an Oscar that night, and slap him in front of the entire industry and world? You think this man really thought that?
I don't think anybody really thought that. That's why it made news. I think people was like, what?
Because I mean, he probably thought that he might have came up there, was like, and he walked off, did some jokey thing, or like met him, or hit him with his shoulder, or like even did some jokey thing. He was like, like
he kind of like play, like the play jab, like, all right, pull out.
Yeah, because it was like, because you heard him say as he was walking up. It was like, like, if Will would have just said, man, and then walked off stage, everybody would have laughed. But it was a bow, and it was still going. And then what made it worse was the keep my wife's name out your.
Yeah, if he would have just left it at the slap, people would have been like, maybe they were acting it. But then when he started saying that, it was like, nope, this is definitely all Will Smith.
So it was just, it was, I just don't think that he knew what was coming. He didn't understand, like he probably, like, you can't process that all at one time. So it's just like, he's on stage performing, and some bullshit happened. And so I feel like Will jumped up there trying to be who he thought Jada wanted him to be. And when he got back down, and after the aftermath, Jada is now sitting here saying, it's a time for healing, some dumb shit. And then she's saying, I don't need no protection. He shouldn't have did that. And it's like, yo, why aren't you backing up your, like, hey, this dude, like, he, please don't, label him something like this was a bad decision, but he's a good guy. It was just one bad mistake. Please have some forgiveness. That, like, support your dude. But she literally threw that motherfucker under the bus, and it was just like, dog. So if he getting rid of her, good for you, bro, because she toxic as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
And so but going, I guess, into toxicity, I guess we can sit there and say RIP to the man Kevin Samuels.
Sure, RIP. Yeah, man. Like you said, hate him or love him, he did bring a different aspect into the podcast world. Whether you liked his views or didn't like his views, he definitely brought something, and definitely will be missed for what he brought. So and that just brings up an opening for a new wave, Kevin Samuels 2.0. It's always going to be somebody to fill that gap. So
there's already a few people that have already taken that lane. And because like he definitely opened up a lane where I've seen a few people already start to go in there. And for me, like I said, like you said, like it's like whether you liked him or didn't like him, he was still a man. He was still, beloved by people, his family, and I've seen some stuff on Twitter and other comments, YouTube, whatever, of people just, happy he's dead. And it's like, yo, come on, man. Y'all that's sick. That's sick. Like, I don't care how you feel about the dude, his view set. You ain't got to like his views, but you ain't got to, be happy the man dead, been wishing death upon somebody. Like, that energy that you put out comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? It always comes back. So just remember,
had to throw that in there.
but yeah, like remember the energy you put out is what you get back. And so, have some sympathy and empathy, for the family. You know what I'm saying? So, because even, anybody can have a view that, somebody might not like, but if you pass on, you're affected. Your family's affected by that. Your friends are affected by that. The people that looked up to you were affected by that. It's, so if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you didn't care about the dude, whatever, okay, just don't say shit. But saying that stupid, that nasty shit, man, y'all got to cut that shit out, man. That ain't even right.
For sure. I agree, man. It's definitely sad. Condolences to his family as well. But moving on, gotta talk about my favorite comedian, Dave Chappelle.
I guess we could have segued get this from the Will Smith smack.
Probably should have. So this is
of this actually kind of runs because toxic woman to quote unquote toxic man to whatever.
Yeah. So Dave Chappelle was doing a show in in Los Angeles. We'll just say in Los Angeles, and this was apparently for his Netflix special. So I can't wait to see it. But apparently, a fan tried to run on stage and tackle him. According to the police, he did have some sort of deadly weapon. I think it was like a replica.
It was a plastic gun. Yeah, plastic gun. That shot razor pellets that could harm somebody.
Razor pellets. Okay. So he did have some sort of weapon in there that could cause some potential.
Yeah. Because damage. I do know of there's BB guns, and there's BB guns that have like these metal razor joints that like if you shoot somebody with those, like you can kill somebody with it.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, terrible decision on his part. I haven't seen a beatdown like that since I was watching a Mike Tyson fight. I said, God, his face looked like Tyson hit him.
No, you mean like a Mike Tyson airplane fight from last week?
Right. His face looked like Mike Tyson hit him in his prime. Like his shit was done. He had a big old avocado-sized knot on his head. I said, dang, boy. And his arm, the way his arm looked, you thought he could be Mr. Potato Head. Like they just placed his arm in a different socket. His elbow was where his dang arm should be. I'm like, hey, I don't think your elbow should be twisted like that. Like, I don't think I should be able to see the back of your elbow as clear. What's going on with your arm? You know what I mean? Notably speaking, they had some famous people that was in it. You know, Busta Rhymes was there. You know, stomping the dude out. Jamie Foxx was too. I don't know how. I'm sure Jamie Foxx was involved, but
he said he was involved. He said he grabbed the back of his head.
I'm pretty sure Busta was stomping him. Like Busta seems like the type, like, yeah, he's gonna stomp you out real good. So, you know, this is all allegedly, of course, but I'm pretty sure Busta was in there breaking arms and everything else. You know, but shout out to Busta.
Oh no, it's really that damn security. That's security put him down. But like, look, man, I don't know what the fuck that man was thinking. But
y'all gotta leave Dave Chappelle alone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on.
But you know, leave him alone.
But it was the way I saw it, like he really tried the NFL tackle him, and he didn't even get Dave. Really, did he get Dave down? It didn't look like from the video.
I don't even think he got close. I don't think he got close.
He actually wrapped his arms around to tackle him, but I don't think he got Dave down.
Okay. Well, you know, Dave's from DC, so you know they
ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I think
I'm just saying,
weak.
You got to give people these backgrounds because you know he done seen some things. I'm sure he's been in a fight or two, you know.
But here's my thing. I'm just like, okay. Now I know people want to compare this to the Will Smith joint because this ain't even close. Because what Will did was he just walked up, pimp smack, walk off. Right. This dude had a deadly weapon as well as tried to like spear like Dave Chappelle. And these people went to town on that boy. I mean, when I say that they broke that boy's shit up so bad, like I think he's sitting up in jail going, I don't think this was a good decision. I think that because at least if he would have made like, got something off, maybe got a punch off or something, he probably would have felt better about himself. All right, so you fucked up the tackle, you got rushed, you got beat up by celebrities and security, your arm got broken like that shit was a fucked up chicken wing.
It's at least broken in two.
Yeah,
it's
like
not supposed to have been like that.
yeah, and your face is swole up. You look like Martin Lawrence that got hit by Tommy Hearns. And like it's like, at what point do you look in the mirror and say, this was a victory?
I'm not sure what his goal was to accomplish. Like, what did you expect the outcome to be?
Was it a trans? Like, no, I heard. Now it might. It's a rumor and speculation. I heard it was a trans man.
Yeah, it could have been. He could have been.
Because that would explain the weak ass tackle.
It was pretty weak. It was pretty soft.
Because if it was an actual man, he probably would have tackled Dave at least down to the ground. Whereas this motherfucker, like I saw this motherfucker damn near leave his feet and tackle, and Dave just backed up a couple feet, like a couple feet, and it was just like, get off me.
So he didn't even get up to the ground. Dave was just like,
I don't think so, but I might be wrong because from the video I saw, it didn't look like he got Dave down, but it might be wrong. But
either way,
that's,
he made a tragic mistake.
Because not only is your stupid ass beat up, arm broken, you're a laughing stock to the world. You're charged now with aggravated assault and probably attempted murder.
Well, charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
With deadly weapon. So you're probably going to see anywhere from 5 to 10 years. If Dave decides to press charges, your whole lively.
Dave didn't decide to press charges.
Well, he better be lucky because he would have destroyed his whole livelihood.
Well, the ass whooping was enough. That was a severe ass whooping. I mean,
But now you get 5 to 10 for getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, I haven't seen ass whooping like that in a long time. I mean, that was one of those, night, you know what I'm saying? One of those things.
But imagine his ass in prison and they go, and somebody that didn't recognize him goes, what are you in here for? I got my ass whooped. Like, I tried to rush Dave Chappelle and got my ass whooped by 3 celebrities of security.
I mean, that's just a bad idea all around. I do not know what that guy was thinking, but
Well, I know this. He's gonna be thinking about it for the rest of his damn life.
Yeah. That the knot on his head, and his arm broken in 3 places for sure. Cool.
Think about it this way. Okay, they're gonna either give him they might, I don't know, because sometimes I'd be thinking they're gonna charge him like 5 or 10 years, but there's a possibility he could get 2 to 5 or 2 to 3 or whatever. And
I don't think he should get that many years. That's just
possibly.
I think justice was already done when with him taking that.
But then they got nothing. But they ain't got nothing to do with that. They got everything to do with the justice system. And so, what the now they could be saying, hey, I'm gonna make an example of you for rushing the stage because they ain't getting nothing on Will Smith. So they like, hey, now we just gonna put somebody down.
Then that's the same thing. And this is kind of new, but with the baby being in his latest assault charge for shooting the video, he shot a music video at a guy's house, I guess that he rented from a Airbnb site. And I guess the guy explicitly told the baby that he didn't want no more than 20 people at his house, or no more than 40 people at his house. And he still brought those people anyway to shoot the video. And allegedly, they say the baby assaulted the guy, and now he's suing the baby for a lump sum. So it's just one of those things where I don't think that guy should go to jail. I think he got all the justice from rushing Dave on stage. I mean, just looking at his face. And
but I mean, regardless, though, I'm just saying in the sense that
charges.
But I'm just saying in the sense that, all right, whether you get 2 to 3 years or many years, whatsoever. Yeah. But hold on. But what I'm saying is, regardless whether he gets the years or not, when you go to get a job and they do a background check, or they even just look up your name on Google, you're now fucking yourself out of opportunities here. Then you're messing yourself out of opportunities where people go, you try to do anything.
Depends, though. If I was an employer, I'm like, oh, you were the guy that rushed Dave? You know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. We need some entertainment in the office.
First of all, that's psychotic because of the fact that no employer would hire him because he's a liability. Nobody's good. First of all, if you were hired this dude willingly knowing what this man did and what he's capable of, and he attacks one of your other employees, guess who's liable? The company, because you hired him.
Yeah, but you gotta have a lively office. You know what I'm saying? Something similar to like my man Leonardo DiCaprio in the Wolf of Wall Street. You got to make the office life interesting.
They were full of people that rushed people with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, but they had serious drug habits.
They developed the coke habits after they made all the money.
Some maybe before, but yeah.
Sometimes I'll be wondering where your brain at. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have a lively audience, and a lively office.
Okay, it's cool. So, go to your supervisor and tell him to go hire the ex murderer that just came out and put him next to you and you work with him.
Well, you don't want to work with a murderer, but if somebody just tackled somebody, that's different.
So this man just came at Dave with a deadly weapon. Now you think that he would have? He came with it.
Was going to use it.
Why was it there? Why would he? First of all, why would you come to the arena with that in the first place?
Was it in his hands as he was tackling him?
It was in his pants. Or it was I think in his pants or coat or whatever. Like, why would you come to a comedy show with a deadly weapon and then rush the stage? You got to fire
security because security wasn't doing their job.
But we're not talking about security.
Phones. Dave Chappelle should be suing the venue because their security, whoever was security, wasn't doing their job. They weren't doing no pat downs, no nothing. Like, I don't know how you get a whole gun into that theater when they're securing phones. Like, how does that happen? Like, yes. No, terrible.
He should sue. But I'm saying, like, dude came there with the intentions of fuckery.
Yeah.
Period. So why would anybody want to bring him into their business with this mindset? Like, this man needs therapy. But either way, I mean, it is what it is. Shit happened. Homie got his shit broken. But we got to wrap this up because we coming to the end. So... Yeah, what? So
and okay.
Yeah, so the countdown has begun. So
okay.
Hey, it's been a great show again. Episode 6. Hey man, it'd be dope when we get to episode 100. That'll be
man. We getting it in, man. We just continue following us, dropping these weekly. And leave your comments below. We're definitely listening to all your feedback. And yeah.
So, hey yo, it's Sonny.
This is Karma.
And we out this.
See y'all next week.
Yeah.